Hey everybody, it's me, Andrew. I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're all having a beautiful afternoon. I hope your experience is saturated. I hope it's cascading around your energy field. And I hope that you are doing what you love. I hope that you are cultivating what it is you enjoy doing throughout life so you can bring yourself satisfaction. During this time, March 20th, is the start of the new year astrologically. Today is making way for the spring equinox, as well as the sun entering Aries, which is the first zodiac sign in the zodiacal wheel, and this makes way for a completely new year or a new season of energies. So there's going to be a completely new field of energies that come down starting today, going into spring and throughout the rest of the year. And spring is the time for new blossoming, new life to be created once again, which Aries is the perfect dynamicism, the perfect fire, the perfect creationist to bring about such life. So today I'm going to do a video all about the sun in Aries and the astrological new year, or the new season astrologically. And I'm going to talk about some of the different things you will see, some of the different energies that are going to be around us, and some of the other positions of the other planets and how they will come to affect you energetically. So the sun, my bad, the sun has entered Aries as of today. I thought it was March 21st, but that's a different one. That's Venus entering Aries. But today, March 20th, the sun entered Aries, which is the first zodiac sign, like I said, and is making way with the coinciding spring equinox for a whole new astrological season. Now, this is bringing in an entire new field of energy, like I said, to make way for a whole new year of new energies, new experience, new aspects, new traits, new life, and new opportunities and new actions, a lot of relationships, a lot of new activities are wanting to be taken up for your exploration into your self-expansion. Like I said, Aries is literally the dynamic creationist. He is fire. He is constituted by fire, and fire is known to bring creation. Creation is coming all throughout the next months to cooperate with spring. Basically, Aries is bringing in that energy, that very high, dynamic, powerful, intuitive energy to channel some self-expression. Your ego's individual self-expression needs to be upsurged in creation and creativity, which is going to drive you passionately to go throughout life and build upon this new field that is being brought in by these two celestials. And you are upsurging in this same energy, and what you are going to do is you're going to be dancing through life very, very erotically, very passionately, very willfully, very strong, and very fighter mentality. Like, I can get anything done. This is the time to act passionately, with fire in your heart. This is what Aries brings us. He is the god of war, or he is a fighter spirit. So you're going to have a lot of spirit in getting what it is you need done without failing, without failure. You're going to fight all the way through it until you succeed. And the sun is bringing in that channeling of that individual ego expression. So my ego, my individual body, myself is going to be, like I said, filled with this Aries energy, and it's going to bring me to a state of succeeding for a very long time to come after this day. So we're going to see a lot of success in areas that you have taken up, maybe in your career, maybe in your occupation, whatever it may be, maybe in your relationships, maybe in your hobbies, maybe in your spirituality. It could be anything. You're going to see a lot of succession through this period of the year, which is the start of the new season. You're going to see a lot of succession. You're going to see a lot of drive towards new things. You're going to be expanding a lot. And this is going to come later in the month. Later in the month, you're going to start drifting towards feeling out new things in the way that you want to bring new to yourself, so you can bring about some change, so you can bring new satisfactions to yourself. And this is going to take place within the end of March and over the next few months. So be ready for that. It's going to be a great time, like I said. Let me see. I got my book here. I'm going to go over a little more with what I've written down. Our consciousness will be expanding in a dynamic nature. We will probably be going more outwardly, being Aries is a masculine sign, so masculine is more extroverted, and the sun as well is masculine, so double extroversion will have us outward in experience. And like I said, this is coming with that dynamic foregoing through life, very passionate fighter mentality to go and get things done, to go and act on what it is that you have been intuitively bringing in, and what it is that you need to fight for to succeed. It's a great time. This is how the astrological new year is starting with this energy. So basically, it's like you're organizing forwardly, and you also have that coinciding energy to go and act on that organization, to go get things done for your sustainability and your comfort and your satisfaction and your pleasure after Aries goes into Taurus. This is also some leadership. Like I said, you're making way for new within your life, and you have that fiery foregoing, that dynamicism, extroversion, and you ain't gonna stop until you succeed. You're gonna fight all the way through, and this is all about leadership. You're taking leadership throughout this season, and you are bringing about for yourself what you need to bring in order to succeed. There's going to be a lot of sensibility with this organization. When organizing forwardly throughout the year, you are going to be needing to utilize an intuitional sensibility in order to know exactly what is worth fighting for. The sun of Jupiter is what Aries symbolizes, and the lover of Venus. And out of the three fire signs in the astrological wheel, the zodiacal wheel, it is the most intense energy, and it has the greatest will to act and succeed as well. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of succession during this new season, a lot of achieving what it is that you are working towards right now. The energies will bring joy to people without expecting in return. Aries is great at this. He is all about giving joy. Like I said, he's all about radiating that light. He's all about giving out that joy to people without anything in return, like the sun. The sun always gives me light, heat, and joy without expecting anything in return. And Aries, being a fire sign, is constituted by the exact same behavior, radiation of that light, and um, bringing in that joy to other people for nothing in return. And this is going to be a season of pure bliss and joy as well. So be ready for a lot of joy. All of this energy, all of this joy, all of this succession, all of this creativity, all of this passionate dynamicism, all of this fire, all of these new energies is going to just coincide and dance all together to manifest a lot of new life during the spring, which now is the time of the spring equinox, like I said. Now, tomorrow, Venus also enters Aries, and Aries is the lover of Venus as well. So there is a relationship going on here that is highly significant between these two celestials, between this alignment. Tomorrow, March 21st, Venus enters into Aries. So the Sun and Venus are both going to be in Aries. And this is going to bring in a sense of practicing self love. So tomorrow there's going to be an upsurge of self love throughout your environment and throughout your individual ego, with the sun symbolizing the individual ego's expression and Venus symbolizing love and pairing and bringing in some self sensibility, and Aries, that fighter spirit, that dynamic, passionate flame, is going to basically bring in a energy of practicing self love. and understanding what it is that you really are needing to explore to find new satisfaction for yourself. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of new growing flowers during this time. It's the spring. You're going to naturally be directed towards going and finding new expansion and exploring new ways of satisfaction. It might be very subtle at first. It might be nothing too long term unless you're ready for the year, which some of you might be if you are constituted by a whole lot of fire and Aries. However, most of this new satisfaction will come from small things like shopping for clothes or maybe getting books or anything of this manner. So, yeah, there's going to be practice of self love coming in right after today. So, be ready for a lot of self love. Getting into, let me see, getting into the enthusiasm that you will be feeling. With this enthusiasm, you'll get a lot of support from your relationships, so that's good news. Everybody around you will be naturally upsurging in enthusiasm because Aries is all about bringing that light, that radiance of heat, that joy because of his fire constitution, and there will be a lot of enthusiasm and support around you at this time. So that's great. Aries is also known for being very temperamental, being his flame is always fluctuating. He's a fighter, so he's always in a fluctuation of a heightened and lowered state. So if you are feeling very temperamental, if you're getting very aggressive within yourself, this is also because of Aries being a fighter. It's perfectly understandable. However, keep your temper controlled because if you don't, it will tend to steer you towards distancing or losing some of your close relatives or your relationships. Keep a relaxed state if you can. This will help greatly through this season. And if you are deep within studies or if you're getting into studies, this is also going to be a great time for your academics because they are going to be coinciding with that fighter energy. Like I said, you are going to be getting it done. You are going to be deep in succession. So there is great energy for you, working for you throughout your academics. There's going to be some days where you're lazy, okay? There's going to be some days where you're full of energy, but this is just the fluctuation of Aries' flame, of his fighter spirit. So the days that you're feeling lazy, just remember that Aries is behind you and go and have a great breakfast. Go and have some plant material, or even have some fruit with have a fruit salad, have some plant material, and this will have your alkaline energies. This will have you alkaline. This will have you very electrically charged, tuned into the cosmic, and this will get you going through the day with swift, positive, relaxed attitudes and action. But nothing too crazy to worry about with your academics. You are going to succeed. Know this. This is the truth. With all your succession, you're going to be granted a tremendous amount of bliss and joy. Like I said, Aries is all about giving joy and bliss and fire and creation and light without anything in return. This is like a flame. A flame is always burning, and it really doesn't expect anything in return. It gives that light, it gives that life, that creation, and it doesn't expect anything in return. This is a perfect stairway to go into the heavens. This is a perfect stepping stone for spring. A lot of karma will be brought throughout this season. Karma meaning action. So it's a great time to start directing your destiny. This is what karma is all about. In actuality, it truly just means action, or in actuality, it truly just means doing. So this season is literally starting off with you going out and manifesting your destiny. Start fluently steering your destiny, your life, where you want it to be, because Aries and the new season is going to be perfectly synchronizing you into directing your karmic path to your ideal destiny. And I think that's the real strong point of this season is generating that new life for yourself, steering your destiny, creating your new karma. This is the strong point of this season, because with this steering of your destiny, you are bringing in a lot more satisfaction for your individuality, and this is going to bring you long-term joy. This is going to bring you serotonin releases. Releases coming from that long-term satisfaction. So this is definitely the time to start balancing your brain chemistry out again and going into, like I said, steering your karmic path. During the mid-year, try to keep a relaxed state getting into the mid-year, because there will be a upsurge in getting new career opportunities, or maybe you're even looking for new, still from the energies that have come in during the astrological new year. And this is going to create tension within your career paths, and this is going to bring a lot of temperamental behaviors or conflict even. There's just going to be career challenges if you're using all of this energy now to go out and find new jobs or whatever it may be. There will be challenges along that path, because there always is. That's wisdom, and you just simply need to stay relaxed, detach yourself from fully indulging in any challenge, and know that the fighter mentality of Aries will get you through it. However, after this, there will be major professional ambitions that are succeeded to or accomplished. So whatever it is that you are attaining to professionally or getting into professionally during this time, it's going to start manifesting more so during the mid-year. So there is great news for you, which is a rescue to you. And that should tell you to follow your heart's yearnings during this start of the new season, especially with that fiery dynamicism of Aries and that Venus, the lover of Aries, coinciding and aligning together to bring in a whole new energy of manifestation for you in this new season throughout the new year, and according to your desired destiny professionally. Okay, so this is a simple this was a simple uh going over the energies that will be around you and within you during this astrological season, this new astrological season, the spring equinox. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some insight from this. It definitely tuned you in. Trust me, I am tuned in. It's just hard to communicate it because I am not as heightened as some of the other astrologers. However, I just started, and I'm definitely tuned into the energies because the energies are all around. It's what's driving us right now to make this video. It's driving me, the Sun and Aries energy, and we are definitely tuned in. We just got to fluently communicate with this energy to be able to picture it better, you know? But I organized it well for you from the start to the mid-year, and it's going to be a lot of success. It's going to be a lot of joy. There will be some hardship, most definitely. There will be some temperamental. There will be some relationship problems. However, most of the enthusiasm will be working for you during this time and most of your areas in life. So I thank you for watching. I will do a video on Venus in the Sun. Venus in Aries tomorrow, so you can get more clarity on this. Subscribe. Click upon this video. Generate some static electricity from your fingertips with that fiery passion. I thank you for watching. Have a great day, everybody.